Hey, what's up everybody? Coach Griffin here. Okay, we're gonna go over the warm-up and the workout for Sunday. All right, so when you come in on Sunday, the workout is gonna be, or the warm-up is gonna be 3 rounds of 5 strict pull-ups, 5 strict toes to bar, and 5 strict push-ups. Okay, so it's gonna look something like this. You're gonna warm up, you're gonna jump up. Okay, no kipping, so no normal kick like you usually do. You're just gonna pull nice and straight chin over bar. Okay, once you do that, you're going to do a strict toes to bar. Okay, so basically I'm going to stay as still as possible, no kipping movement. Bring my toes up and touch the bar, come back down straight. Bring my toes up, touch the bar, back down straight. Okay, so you're going to be staying as strict as possible during this warm-up. Of course, if you can't do this, and you modify with bands, and you'll just be doing a strict high knees on the toes to bar if you're able to do the toes to bar. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to drop down after I do 5 strict pull-ups, 5 strict toes to bar. I'm going to do 5 strict push-ups. My chest touching the ground, keeping a nice level plank position with my body, pushing all the way to lockout, down, all the way to lockout, 5 push-ups. Okay, you're going to do that for 3 rounds. Should be pretty simple. The WOD tomorrow is going to be a little more difficult. There's going to be probably a lot of modification going on. I'm going to go over the RX version of this workout, okay, the prescribed version. All right, so we've got some different weights going on tomorrow. Number 1, if you're going to RX this workout, you're going to be starting off with 75 pounds for guys and 55 pounds for girls. Each round, those weights are going to go up. The next weights are going to be 95 pounds for guys, 65 pounds for girls, 115 for guys, 80 pounds for girls, and then the final round is going to be 135 for guys and 95 for girls. Okay, and what we're going to be doing is full snatches and pull-ups. I'm going to be doing 10 full snatches, then 10 pull-ups. Then I'm going to increase my weight to the next round's weight. 10 snatches, 10 pull-ups. Again, increase the weight again for the 3rd round, 10 snatches, 10 pull-ups, and then the final round, 10 snatches, 10 pull-ups. Okay, so let's go over how we want the snatches to look. Remember, we want our grip nice and wide outside the power ring. We're going to be utilizing that hook grip, putting your hand around the bar and latching on with those fingers over your thumb. Okay, I want to be in my squat position. I want to be in a comfortable down. All right, when I take off, I want my shoulders slightly in front of my hands. My chest is elevated. My line of sight is straight forward. I'm protecting my back. My hips are down so that I can maintain a lumbar curve. And I'm going to be coming up with this weight in a deadlift motion until I'm past the knees into the hip, and then I'm going to in turn be generating hip movement, opening my hip, creating lift on the bar, and catching the bar at its highest point, and I'm going to ride it down into a full squat snatch. Okay, so it's going to look similar to this, and that would be 1 rep. 2, and let's pretend this is 10. Notice how I'm all the way down, my hip crease is below 90. I've got this weight in a full overhead squat. I come down, I've done my 10 snatches, I'm gonna run over the bar. Now on these, we're gonna be able to do kipping bars. So I'm just gonna jump on the bar, I can butterfly kip, or I can standard kip. 9, and let's say this was 10. That would be round 1 complete. Now I'm gonna go over and start changing my weights. I'm going to encourage everybody to not leave the weights by their station, to keep them on the weight rack, just in case you realize, hey, that was a little bit much, I'm not going to go heavier. You don't have all the weights spread out and other people can go get them, okay? So what I would do then is I go ahead and grab 2 quarters or take my 15s off, bring the quarters over, put them on the bar to go to 95, slide them on both ends, put the collars on, strap it down, and I begin my snatchers, okay? Any questions you have on these movements can be answered in the morning by the coach that's running the WOD. But I will tell you, RX is going to be full snatch tomorrow. Any modification of movement with the RX weight is going to be considered level 3. And if you look in the tab, it'll say that. Also, any modification of movement but not weight is going to be considered level 3 also. So in other words, if you cannot full snatch, you're going to power snatch. Okay, so the power snatch would just be kicking up just like that, not going into a full overhead squat. Again, 1 more. Just like that, that would be considered a power snatch. Now, if I'm able to do that with the RX weight, but I can't do a full snatch, then I'm gonna ask you to do that power snatch move. It won't be RX, but it'll still be level 3. Now, let's say you can do a full snatch, but you really can't do the weights that we're asking. As long as you keep the movement, an RX movement, that's gonna be considered level 3 also. Level 2, if you look in the tab for level 2 tomorrow, the level 2 tab is gonna be any modification of movement and weight. So if you're doing power snatches and you're not doing the full snatch, and as well as modifying the weight, that's gonna be level 2. So we got 2 modification of weight and movement. Level 3, modification of weight with the full snatch, or no modification of weight with a power snatch. That's gonna be level 3, and RX is gonna be the full squat snatch with the pull-up chin over bar, okay? Any questions you have, we'll answer them in the morning, and look over these movements a little bit and email us if you have any questions. Thanks.